Hello everybody, this is TheLisol and welcome back to my roster updates for weeks 2 through 10 of 2024. The reason it's weeks 2 through 10, I made a video about it earlier. I've been moving crazy time in the Lysol household, so I haven't had an opportunity to make videos. So I am catching up right now, but let's get started. So to track my progress, I have made this spreadsheet here. I try and break my farms down into 3 or 4 tiers, 5 characters per tier, trying to get a character done per week. Right now I am working on 2 separate farming spreadsheets. One is a relic catch-up. I'm trying to add relic levels to important teams. You can see SWGoH here, my Jabba team, my JMK team, and my Leia team, plus some odds and ends. You see I got Maul, Baze, Mace, and Daka in here to kind of bump up my roster a little bit to get some more viability out of it. I'm facing a lot of tough teams, and the relic levels I have, like the base relic levels, just aren't cutting it anymore. So I'm trying to do that. And then on top of that, I am adding G13s to my roster. Since all of those characters already have relic levels, we're adding G13s. Basically the stuff that I haven't farmed yet. So we have, for the most part here, we got Bad Batch is the very top tier here. The second tier is all Lord Vader requirements, except for Iden. Iden I wanted to work on for her ship and for the raid. Then after that we have the requirements for Bo-Katan, then we have the requirements for Afra, and then we have then we have some odds and ends: Armorer, Savage, Traya, and I think I'm going to add Canderous Ordo to that because I use him on my Maul team all the time. So I've pre-recorded my gearing. Let's take a look here. All right, so this is all the last few weeks of gearing. We've gotten SWGoH unlocked here. We're taking him up to, I think, G11 is when it first started. Oh, this is a long one, 11 minutes. This was before I started the alt, but after I unlocked him. We can scrub through a little bit here. Yeah, just SWGoH. I add all of his Zetas onto him, and then we take our Ayla Secura up to Relic 6. That's for help in the TB for my guild. We take, this is Wedge, up to Relic 6. That's also for TB. Let's see, we take my Paz up to 6 stars. This is later. I think I'm able to get him SWGoH up to 11 from 10. We take a look at him and haul a little bit. I don't think we really have the gear here. Later on, I have a ton of extra gear because I skipped 2 weeks of gearing because that was when the move was the craziest. Yeah, I'm not able to get tech done here, so I think we should move on. We do a little bit of gearing of Baze. Here's activating the comeuppance. Actually been getting some use out of that today in GAC, my Thursday. I used the comeuppance to blitz down a couple of teams, or a couple of ships on a negotiator team that I had failed on 3 times, and was able to get it down to 1 ship left over so I could beat it with my endurance. It was pretty fun. I used every single ship I had available to do that. Here we go. I think we're taking SWGoH up to G12. I don't remember exactly what we were missing here. I think it was those med packs, but I could be mistaken. I don't know why I'm not just applying here. Oh no, it was these what do you call them? The hypo syringes. All right, we took IG-12 to 5 stars, I believe. Comeuppance goes up to 5 stars. I'm not looking. Well, I'm looking forward to it being farmable. I'm just not looking forward to the farm. Let's see. I think that's it for right now here. Take a look at my G11 stuff. There's nothing really that I can work on. I might end up putting some gear on Embo, I think. All right, I think this is a new week, so we take up IG12 and Paz is now 7 stars. We take Newt up to G12. I was hoping to get him to G13, but I think I was short on Kairos. We take Savage up to G12 as well. And I think we add some relic levels here. I think Hux gets a couple. I'm trying to decide, I think, what I want to do. Oh, and I got Supreme Leader Kylo Ren up to Relic 8. I don't know where I missed that. I must not have recorded that. All right, we're looking for Relic 8 pieces. Don't have any. So this is where I take Hux up to Relic 7. I did this for the Finalizer fleet. It's not super important, but I think it was very helpful to take Hux up to Relic 7. Give him that little bit of boost of speed, makes it a little bit easier to counter the Executors. Oh, and I didn't have mods on him. So here we go, adding a couple of mods to him, see what we got left over. I don't remember who I stole for these. I think I might have stolen for SLKR. I don't think I get any good slices. Oh, I got a 4 speed there. And I got another 4 speed, so I was able to get him up to respectable, usable level for now. All right, so where are we looking? We're looking at... Oh, this is the next week. So I activate the Stap. I have not even used it yet. I haven't done anything with the Stap yet. I'm pretty sure the Stap is level 1, gear 1 at this point. I've done more with the Gungans than the Stap at this point. We add the Omicron to Drogon, which is super helpful. It took me too long to add that. We take a look at Jabba. Do we have what it takes to take him up a relic level? No. I mean, we do, but I think we decide to hold off on that. We take Embo up to gear 10. Just to get him moving towards usability. And then we take a look at some of the other things we want to get up to G12 or G13. So, I think it's these thermals that are holding me back on Hunter. Nihilist, though, I just decided to take Nihilist straight up to G12. I don't remember what is holding me back on Scion. I think it's those, yeah, it's definitely those Mark IV Zalton back to gels, which are super expensive in the raid store. All right, so this, I think, yeah, this is this past week. So we take IG12 up to 6 stars, Kelleran back up to 5 stars. We add the Zetas and the Omicron to Zori. Add the Zeta to Finn. Take Iden up to Relic 3. So she's a little more useful in the raid. And so her ship... I only took her to 1 here, but I do end up taking her to 3. So her ship is a little bit dodgier in fleets. So I get Hunter up to G12. We try and get Tech up, but we're behind these stupid thermals. Yeah, I don't have any more, and I'm almost out of energy. Didn't even get any drops there. I think, yeah, we take Wrecker up 1 level. I'm out of energy. Don't know what I'm even looking at here. I'm hoping to have my Lord Vader prep done here in the next few weeks, but it's going to be it's probably going to be slower than I want it to be, but hopefully 2 weeks from now I'll have, or not 2 weeks, like 4 weeks from now, I'll have most of the characters at G13 for Lord Vader. I'll have most of my other relics done. and I'll be able to start working on Lord Vader. So I take Jabba up to R8. I take Chrysanthemum up to R8. He's going to go to R9 as soon as I can manage it. And I take Scando up to R7. So now I actually have a pretty formidable Jabba team that's going to be kind of hard to kill. It gets me holds in GAC. And then I think, yeah, I go back here. Because I didn't use much in the way of the low-level relic mats, I take my Iden up to R3. And then I still have some Kairos left over for when I decide, or even with Bane coming around the corner, I took Zori up to 10. So Zori's 10. I don't want to use Kairos because I'm going to be doing Bane. And here's Bane. Bane is awesome, by the way. I used him with C to absolutely smoke a pretty decent Lord Vader team. It was a lot of fun. It was never even in doubt. So I think I'm taking him I take him straight to R7 here. He's friggin' sweet. I love him so much. I think I need some of those injectors, I think, whatever they're called, the hypo syringes. So I'm able to take him up to G13, up to R7. I apply 2 of the 3 Zetas. I did not apply the leadership, and 2 of the 3 Omicrons. I did not apply the one that gives the extra alt charge on the special, just because I plan on using Bane with people other than C most of the time, although with C it's pretty friggin' sweet. So I just add everything indiscriminately here. This was awesome. I almost didn't make the unlock for Bane, so I was really, really pleased that I was able to. I still haven't even unlocked DTMG. I mean, I've got the shards for him. I just haven't unlocked him yet. Yeah, that one I do. So Malevolent Whirlwind I chose not to do. And then I did mostly health mods. That health primary didn't have a speed on it, so I wind up switching it out for speed. At Relic 7, I think I have something like 119k health and 260 speed on him. He could be better, but it is what it is for now. I think I'll get there eventually to where I want to be. So, I missed this part. So with the gearing changes and the raid changes, it gives me an opportunity to work on the back end of my roster, increasing my pilots and giving me depth. So I put together this list of characters that I want to get to G11 plus. It's 79 characters. I've gotten 60 out of the 79 since the start of last year, so I'm right at about 1 a week. The ones that I've gotten recently were Tech and Young Lando. And Young Lando I got because I bought the Hyperdrive bundle that gives you L337, Young Lando, Karth, and T3M4. So I increased the number of relic characters I have. 2 of the 4 of them were pretty useless, but I did want Young Lando, and I bought it for L3, to be perfectly honest. So I'm at 60 out of 79 now. Hopefully that means 19. That means hopefully by middle of June, maybe end of July, I have the whole rest of this finished, and it shouldn't be too bad. There's some Cairo heavy characters here with the Bad Batch, but a lot of the rest of these are just older, shittier characters that will just take some basic purple gear to get done. So tracking my progress, I did this tracking for the first few weeks while I wasn't recording, while I was moving, but I stopped. So we'll look at it from 1.7 to 3.3. So in 2 months, we went from 10.327 GP to 10.647. We went from 228 to 239 Zetas, that's 11. 28 to 32 Omicrons, that's 4. G13s, we added a 166 to 174, so that is 8. That's almost exactly 8 weeks. 1 per week. Thankfully, I got that Hyperdrive bundle with L3 and Lando. G12s went from 17 to 21, and G11s went from 30 to 22. I lost some with the hyperdrive bundle, or just gearing up other characters, taking them up to G12 or to relics. So for next week, we're going to be working on tech, another Lord Vader requirement. He requires, the only thing he requires doubles of is 2 sets of the purple med packs, and then he requires 1 set of the hollow lenses and 1 set of the furnaces. I should be able to get this done pretty easily. And then he does require the Mark 6 Carbantes and the Mark 8 whatever that is for the tactical data. Those I have so much of, it should not be an issue. Should be pretty easy. And the Cairo shock prods for his G13, which I actually have an excess of now because Bane required the battle computers for his G13. So my plan for next week, dark side, light side, we're farming Kairos and Keller and Beck with 2 refreshes. Signal data on Cantina, in fleet, med packs, security scanners, hypo syringes, probably just hypo syringes because that's the one I have the least of. I think I have 200 med packs, 150 security scanners, so hypo syringes are what I'm going to need to farm. And I'm doing 2 refreshes on IG-12 as of the recording of this. I probably have 1 or 2 days left of IG-12 farming. And my goal for next week is to start working on my JMK team extra relic levels. So taking Cat to R7 and then taking Tech up to G13. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. I greatly appreciate you guys watching. We'll be back doing these weekly. Thankfully, now that I'm back, my office at home is set up. Everything's good to go. And I'll see you guys in week 11, I think. Peace out.